Thought I'd make something fairly quick and easy today. So, starting off with my Buttermilk Grand's biscuits. Oven is preheated, as you just heard. Just putting them on my pan. Decently spaced out. There's just 8 of them. Oven was preheat at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So that'll be done pretty quick, in about 13 to 16 minutes. And what I'm going to do with those buttermilk biscuits is I'm going to make little pulled chicken sandwiches with Jack Daniels pulled chicken, seasoned and fully cooked. Although I'm normally not much of a microwave gal, today I just kind of feel like making things quick, easy, and delicious. Which is, I haven't done this in quite a while. So, just a simple package deal. Take off the outer plastic, take it out of the cardboard liner, and here we have this. This is the meaty packet with the full chicken. And in order to do this, that pouch with the chicken and the barbecue sauce, the Jack Daniels barbecue sauce, I just have to puncture it so that it can cook without exploding in the microwave. I put like 3 puncture spots in. Pop that in the microwave up here. And let it cook for 3 minutes. That'll be done in 3 minutes. We'll give another 10 minutes on the buns so that way that can take a little time to cool off. Meanwhile, I can work on throwing together a quick salad. And I do mean quick. Usually, this is the Good and Gather. This is the Target dinner tonight. Good and Gather brand. This is the avocado ranch. It has, some cabbage and some chopped uh, garden onions, some dried corn. It's got some cheddar cheese. It's got the avocado mix in there as well as like a salad dressing. It's usually I would stir fry this because I do like using these as a sort of a stir fry. Mm. And it also has some romaine lettuce and some cilantro in there too, and carrots. The carrots and the cabbage kind of remind me of like a coleslaw mix, which probably could be done with the coleslaw mix and toss in a little bit of the green onions and some taco kind of cheese. But it's nice and convenient to have it this way. Because then I can just open it, prepare it on the plate. I can prepare it on my salad plate and I'll put together the salad dressing on the top of it whenever it's all done. But I'll hold off on this because I don't really need it quite yet. But like I was saying, it's a quick, easy meal idea. This is the Target dinner. And usually, you can buy those meal in the box deals for like $17.99 at Target, which are pretty neat because they have the vegetables, they have meat for those that eat meat, For those that don't eat meat, there are some non-meat option meal in the box deals as well. Even some that look kind of like chicken nuggets, like it's almost chicken or whatever they're calling it. This is just a basic, simple thing for me to do because I've been with some chicken. I went that whole month without really having chicken, and if I'm going to have chicken, what better than the Jack Daniel's pulled chicken, to make a sandwich out of? Maybe next time I might do an Impossible Burger or a Beyond Meat burger because the last time I had the Impossible Burger, it was around the same time that I wasn't really feeling well, but I wasn't aware what my symptoms were. So I think we should give that another shot. Looking good. Oh, sorry, that was loud. But I'm just going to set this to the side and let it cool off. That's hot. Sometimes it's nice to have a convenience food or a meal that's easily prepared. Sometimes we want to go out to eat, or I do. I like getting fast food, but I like it even more if I can make the food really fast at home and not have to deal with spending that extra cash because this is something that I can make it the way that I want to make it. It's not only barbecue, but it's the Jack Daniel's barbecue, pulled chicken, making them like little sliders by using the Grands, Pillsbury Grand biscuits. I like the Grand biscuits because they puff up nice and big and they're full of all those layers and it's a decent enough size to be a slider and it's easy to pull apart and separate to put that meat in the middle, which gives it a really nice presentation. And with times changing the way they are, I still like going out to eat, that's for sure. But there are times when I'm not going to want to go out to eat. There's going to be times when I just want to be able to come straight home, make that delicious meal that's so good that if I had guests over, they would enjoy it as well. So that's my whole deal today. I like having something good, and this is really, really easy. It's quick, fairly quick, easy, and delicious. 13 to 15 minutes on the biscuits, 3 minutes to heat up the meat because the meat was already pre cooked and prepared. So 3 minutes to heat it up, 1 to 2 minutes to cool it down so you don't just like burn your mouth off trying to eat it. And then it's just putting it together for the display. The biscuits are puffing up, but they still got a little bit of a ways to go so that they can get nice and brown. So about 4 minutes, I say, they should be ready. 3 to 4 minutes. I was looking back at some of my old papers because I have lots of papers on cooking and shopping tips and thinking about that sort of thing today. Have you ever gone to the store when you were just really hungry and you're really in a rush and you're thinking, I'm just going to pop in, get what I need, and get out of there? But going to the store hungry, if you don't have a list, everything's going to look really appealing to you. I don't know if you've been to stores or noticed how some shops will have it where you go in and there's a smell of chocolate or coffee or whatever, especially if you're in the mall and you're shopping. They use specific aromas in diffusers or candles or whatever to draw people in because they know that certain people enjoy those fragrances and that will give that person that desire to purchase whatever that fragrance is. So it's really best to like eat a little bit before you go to the store. But I didn't do that today. But I still think I came out okay because basically I got dinner and I got something for the cat. So that's good. So going to the store. One thing to always remember, make a list of what you need. So you're not running in, running out, and then getting home saying, oops, I forgot I needed whatever. You want to already have all those things on that list so that way you can go down your list and say, okay, I got everything on the list. I'm ready to go. Or they didn't have a certain item in the brand that I prefer. So, and if they don't have it in the brand that you prefer, look around and see what's available. Is there something comparable where it's the same or similar item, maybe from a different brand? You might be able to get a deal on something like buying hamburger, for example. Um, you could go to the store often and usually just get a 1 pound tube of hamburger. Maybe you're paying $4.59 or $5.59 or whatever for that. But if you look around, that tube may be that $5.59, but you may be able to find hamburger on the styrofoam covered with cellophane, and it might be 50 cents to $1 cheaper, and you might actually have a few more ounces of meat in that package. So if you're able to get more bang for your buck that way, why not go for that thing that's going to get you more and benefit you a lot better because you can still cut it in half, package it, and put half of it in the freezer if you're only planning to use a small portion of that. That's still totally doable. Same thing with, looking at dish detergent in the store. Dish detergent and laundry detergent. You go shopping, you know that it's typically a certain price, and if you're used to getting a certain brand that comes in the cute packaging, like even dishwasher pods, like I have a dishwasher here, and sometimes I'll wash the dishes in the sink, sometimes I'll do them in the dishwasher. But if I go to the store looking for the dishwasher pods, the brand that I particularly like, the prices have gone up. We have a kind of a shrinkflation going on. And so if I'm looking to get the same amount for the same price that I used to, chances are it's not going to happen that way. You may see the same size container, a container that would hold the same volume, but instead of having 54 pods, it might have 36 pods for that price in the plastic container. But then if you look around more, you might find a plastic, like Ziploc type packaging, still with dishwasher pods, the same amount of pods. It could be still 32 pods in that plastic package compared to what you get in that container with the lid that goes on it. And that plastic Ziploc package of those same type of pods from the same corporation, because if you look at the back, you can see what corporation it's coming from. Those pods might be $1, $2 cheaper for the same number of it. So if you still have that plastic container with the lid, and if it's not damaged or anything where you can't use it, then why not buy that in the Ziploc packaging and pour it in and close it up? It's still doing the same thing. Those biscuits are ready. I'll turn that off. It's kind of like if you have kids, or I don't know if you have kids or know people with kids, or maybe when you were a kid, you tell your mom that you want a certain type of cereal in the store. You tell your parent that, and maybe sometimes they'll reach for that more expensive box that you want. But other times, if you're not there, you never know. They might be reaching down low for the one that looks like what you want, but it's cheaper and it's coming in a bag with a larger volume of product. Then what do? They take it home, and if they've had Tupperware or other products like that where they can take off the plastic top, pour it in, and put the lid on it, you're eating it and you don't know the difference of what you had, basically. Or I'm saying I know some children that didn't know the difference, and I did that. Biscuits are done and beautiful. Huh. So it's just something that you can do. And will kids know the difference? No. Usually they don't. And if my children happen to be watching right now, I'm sorry. You're adults now, but that's what I did. And it saved me money, and I was able to make ends meet, and you still were happy and satisfied with your cereals. Because honestly, it's not always about the name brand, it's about the quality of the product. This is still on the top. I'm trying to cut the bag the rest of the way open. Pour this out without being the barbecue. This is going to be all over me. Hot and messy. It's not the size of a chicken breast, but it's full chicken. So it breaks apart really easy. Really, really easy. And now with that being done, take my plate, peel it open. See how easily? Let me show you up close. I don't know. The lighting is kind of bright. It peels open really super easy. And as you can see, these are kind of hot still. Then I can add my meat right on the inside. And this makes quick and easy sliders, pulled chicken sliders for two. Then I'll just do my salad on the side. Um, and as I said, it makes enough for two. Actually, it might make enough for three people to actually have two small sliders like this. And then do the salad on the side, make some tea or have some lemonade, and you got a meal. Quick, easy, and delicious. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you're having something great for to dinner tonight as well.